What they say? Oh well.
From the site that many call the loudest in the NFL.
You ready, bud?
Inside Arrowhead Stadium here in Kansas City.
You ready? I'm gonna beat you.
Fanfare of introductions to an NFL game, and that was
I'm ready. It's my ball.
Technics, you name it. This crowd is ready as their guys get set to match up with the Baltimore Ravens. This taken in about 4 yards deep. And no chance to get away as they'll get it
Bush, I sent the link in the
17-yard line.
The Ravens take over 1st and 10 at their own 17-yard line.
Cry or he's gonna make you fucking just quit.
Yeah, probably.
There's no in between.
So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10. They'll fake the give to Ingram. Now Jackson. Catches made by Marquise.
Well, I just sent it to everyone because everyone's in the party.
Up to the 34-yard line. 16 yards on the game's first play and a quick 1st down.
1st down, Baltimore.
They show run with 3 tight ends here on 1st down. Now it's Jackson.
Oh, you would have had intercepted.
It certainly looked like someone was very confident in his ability to fit that one in. I would say he was overconfident because there wasn't a whole lot of separation there. Had
I have to hear this fucking normal.
And knocked it away.
And he's taken down. A Chiefs sack. Tano passing yard.
Wait, the ball's still mine.
Of about 8 as he gets in there to drop him. Now after that sack, it's 3rd and long for Jackson and the Ravens. They'll run for the first time with Mark Ingram. And he'll get to the 29-yard line. Brought down there. Call it a game of 4, but not enough. The punt team going to need to be summoned here on 4th down.
It's now 4th down.
I had to say that on stream.
Okay, look at this. The punt team nowhere to be found. They're on the sideline. Offense going to go for this on the opening drive. And going deep downfield for Boykin.
What?
Can he hear me or it has to be?
Yeah, he can.
Lay down.
Midfield and inside the 45. They may have thrown the interception, obviously less than.
All right, I see that interception.
That they're going to push the ball downfield in this one.
Yeah, not afraid to take their shots right away, huh? What was that, like a 9-9-9 route? 9 meaning go? Just went ahead and went for it. Didn't work out so well. Certainly
no!
But I'm with you. Okay, so it didn't work this time. Doesn't mean we won't try it again later.
Give him 13 yards there at a Kansas City 1st down.
How best to describe that one? I'd say right down Broadway on that run.
Straight ahead running. I think that might be something we see a lot between the tackles today.
Well, he's enjoying things so far here this afternoon. Sees a crease and bursts through it for a solid game.
Here a throw taken in by Watkins. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. 13-yard gain yet again, just like last play. So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10. Man, this play gets blown up. They'll lose yardage. Back at the 17. They'll lose a yard there, and it's second and 11.
All bad. It's all bad.
Sometimes you just sit back and marvel at what he can do defensively.
He said all good, Matt. That's all that matters.
He's the whole package. And that
So
package just wrapped up
has,
the runner for
why
a
has
loss.
80 zone 87 man?
And now he's going to Mahomes hit. He lost the football. And this is good.
That was a fumble.
So they will gain a bit of yardage on the play, actually, and they'll hold on to the football as well.
Did you saw that, Mahomes? Flick down and the ball went away.
He did.
You don't want to lose one, and the best part, because it went out of bounds, they retain possession, still have an opportunity to put points on the board.
Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. It's Clark picking it off. He will take it
Interception! Hey, hey, hey!
What?
What's your channel's name?
Steelers fan
They're sitting them down and
69.
saying, okay, remember, this is
It's
the
what?
color jersey we're wearing.
Steelers fan
They're wearing the
69.
other color. Let's make sure we get it to our guys, please.
Okay, I don't think that. I think it's just
It's incomplete.
Nathaniel
What?
Self said my name.
What's your channel's name again?
Well, the gap man
I don't know
comes
what
on the
it is.
outside, and my scouting report on these DBs tells me that they love to take matters in their own hands. They want man coverage,
Yeah,
not
it's literally
zone.
just his name.
And there was good coverage there that forced the incompletion.
They're going deep downfield for Boykin. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Charvarius Ward. And they will finally get him as he's all the way down near the 40-yard line.
But to me, it's pretty simple, and it's fairly obvious, isn't it? He's got to start making better decisions with the ball.
That's now 2 interceptions in the first quarter. After interception number 1, there was a long talk on the sideline, and now he's made another mistake.
Yeah, he's just been kind of laying these passes out there. He's kind of been floating them a little bit. He's got to be more decisive in his reads and definitely more decisive in throwing the ball. Rifle it in there every now and then.
Here now is 2nd and 10, again from the 41.
I should have
Here's
used him.
incomplete. He was trying to get it to Tyreek Hill that time. 3rd down here. So back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10. They'll run. It's Edwards-Helaire. And they'll get him down at about the 37, well short of the first. 4 yards on the pickup there, but it's going to take him to 4th down.
Some of the most unselfish players on any football team, defensive tackles, because we ask them to just eat up blocks and allow other people to make tackles. But when he can make a play himself, as we just saw there, that's a big day.
And he will not even make it back to the line of scrimmage. The Chiefs tried it, but they're turned away on 4th down. And the Ravens are going to get the football back. Jackson.
Yes, my football.
Now 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line. He'll give this one to Ingram to start things out. And he'll be brought down, losing yardage back at the 40. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
At the 40-yard line.
On 2nd and 11 now. Jackson. And that will be incomplete. They couldn't hook up on what's going to be the final play of this first quarter. We're scoreless after 1. On 3rd down, Jackson. And it's caught inside the 30. And they're able to work this to the 25 before it's all said and done. That goes as a gain of 36 on 3rd down.
First down.
Jackson now. Looking middle, and it's incomplete. Hollywood Brown, the intended receiver. That'll bring up 2nd down. An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 20.
I knew you'd find that funny. I knew you'd find that funny.
Jackson. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Ravens touchdown. 25 yards for the touchdown. As his guys are first onto the scoreboard here this afternoon. Great corner route there. Not only able to catch it, turn it upfield, and get into the end zone.
It usually involves a little bit of an extra move, doesn't it? You got to get them
I'm finna win, I told you.
And you're breaking away to that corner.
I told you I'm finna win. You didn't listen to me.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. Right after the touchdown to extend their lead, now maybe opening the door a little
I don't know
bit
how
there
to
by
win.
allowing starting
You're
field
gonna have to
position
teach
at the 40. 1st and 10 and kind of tipping their hand at running the ball. 3 tight ends are out there. They'll run here with Edwards-Helaire. A gain of 3, 2nd down.
Not the kind of gain that we'll go absolutely crazy for, but it's the kind of gain that you need to have when you're running back in the NFL. And Clyde Edwards-Helaire with that low center of gravity and strength, he's going to get those tough, gritty yards for you when necessary.
Now left side, a completion to his tight end. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. A gain there of 30.
Who is this?
1st and 10, and they've got 3 tight ends out there. A jumbo package look. Gonna throw deep for the end zone. And that is caught. Touchdown, Kansas City. Tyreek Hill 27 yards. And the Chiefs are an extra point away from tying up this football game. It's up and good, and we're tied at 7 here in quarter number 2.
Ties the game at 7. Harrison Butker.
So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. And he will be brought down here inside the 20. Good coverage as he's dropped at the 17.
The Ravens take over 1st and 10 at their own 17-yard line.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustmts.
So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10.
What's your YouTube name?
For the 3rd time, Jackson going to be intercepted.
What's your YouTube name?
27.
And Brandon, this is a real nice job
What?
defensively, getting inside a quarterback's head and figuring out, okay, where's he going with the football? Because you can make an educated guess defensively, not all the time, but sometimes.
You mean on Twitch or
you have a decent
YouTube?
chance of coming away with the football.
Down to the 25. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be 2nd down.
At the 25-yard line. A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8.
And he's going to be down close to a 1st down at the Ravens' 19-yard line. It's a gain of 6, moves him to a manageable 3rd and 2 situation. A couple extra tight ends in the formation here as they line up 3rd and 2. He is going to find Hill here. He had the touchdown early. Up at 7.
It's a dick move.
Don't cuss at me, my mama's here.
But business to take care of before we get there.
2-minute drill before the coaches. 2-minute drill.
And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down.
Does a really nice job
Did Payne join?
picking up the run blitz and detecting it.
Yes, I could see
blocking it,
chat.
And turning into a nice
That's all I
run.
need to know.
And a lot of times you think if you
Like in the
blitz
call-out
running
story,
play,
man.
you're going to smother it. But a lot of the blitzers,
I'll let you know everything you're doing wrong.
They don't have great leverage, and they're easily blocked and turned to the side.
Well, thank you.
Not a whole lot there. The defense was ready, it looked, for that run-pass option.
You get the sense that next time he has that opportunity, he may keep it himself and get to the rim.
Under pressure now, and he's good.
Do the sack, it's okay. Because it's 2nd down.
A threat to find the QB.
Now I have room to run.
To him there. From back at the 4,
Yeah, square of them.
Yeah, I know.
And he'll get him a bit closer.
Well, you know, it doesn't hurt to have another set of eyes down the
They
field.
get 3 yards closer, but
Played
still
a
work to do. It's
14-year-old.
3rd and goal.
If that.
This is
He might be 8.
You're giving him credit.
Yeah, I did give him a lot of credit there.
Something quick hitting. You don't have the time for something that develops slowly. It's got to be right at them if you're going.
Turtle bitch.
Kansas City taking it in from 2 yards out, and the Chiefs have taken the lead.
Harrison Butker on for the
CD for them. This has just been an offensive.
Was I supposed to lose against this kid?
Yeah, so you're supposed to lose horribly, by the way. I got 50 bucks, a 6-year-old beat you.
Always an adjustment. You have to change what you're doing. Sometimes you just have to do your game plan just a little bit better, and I think that's part of what we're seeing here.
Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts, as it'll come with 36 ticks to go in half number 1.
I mean, if I keep going the way I am, I might be totally hammered. And
This first half is the kicks away.
I took like a 3-hour break.
Oh wait, don't say you're doing what I think you're doing. That's a strike
And a
right
good
there.
return is
Oh.
stopped just shy of the 30-yard line.
return. The Ravens take over 1st and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. You've got less than 30 seconds left here in the half. You're well on your own side of the field. What are we doing here, Coach Davis?
Well, I'm trying something on 1st down, and it's something that's safe. It's something that's been done many times before. A lot of people say it's not even worth trying, but I'm running a draw. I'm running a screen. I'm seeing if something pops. And if it does, that can alter my strategy and potentially get me some points.
Hey, technically I'm in your YouTube video, so I'm getting paid for that, correct?
Are you now?
Time for a break. We've hit
I mean, I'm like your
down,
conscience right here.
Still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3.
Tucker to kick off for Baltimore.
Ready for the start of the third quarter.
That kid's going off in game chat.
And set to receive the football.
Dude, go to game chat. I want to hear it.
Into the end zone. KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. They have the lead. Now they'll be looking to extend that lead.
And this is where
Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off around the 27. And he will score. Touchdown,
Probably.
Baltimore.
Yeah.
Did I just see what I thought I saw? Did I just see what I thought? That had to be. Come on, say it for me. Say it for me. Who picked up that pass?
Some free safety.
Oh, you got to have those great skills back there. Eyes, anticipation, great hands. And, of course, how about the fluid moves afterwards to take it all the way to the house?
Sounds like
I got lagged out.
game film up here in your head.
Yeah, that's the dream I had of being that player. I just never was.
Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29.
The Chiefs take over first and 10. At their own.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And he'll slip his way up across the 30 to the 32. Give him 3 on first down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 32-yard line.
Now this time Mahomes will throw. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete. He was looking for his tight end, Kelsey, but now it's 3rd down.
So much of this game is about leverage. We always talk about low man wins in the trenches. Well, it's like that in just about every position. And sometimes, if you lose that leverage and you're losing the battle, just jump up at the line of scrimmage and try and bat the ball away. And that's exactly what happened there.
They'll wind up losing 3 yards here. And that'll bring up 4th down. Here's the Chiefs punter now. And surprisingly, this is the first punt of the game for either team. He'll send this one into the Midwestern air, and it's a good one. And a nice special teams job here. This is going to be down inside the 10 at the 7-yard line.
Well, someone's going to be happy with that effort. You know who else is going to be happy? His defense.
Absolutely.
He's created a very long field for that offense to try to traverse.
And he got some help from Mr. Football there, checking up nicely. Good English on that punt. The drive starts here with a carry by Ingram. And he will lose yardage here back to his own 6. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11. A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11. And he will take this up to about the 8-yard line. After getting stuffed on first down, not much better there. 2-yard gain. Big play coming up. Here's 3rd and 10.
I would expect to see some pressure here.
And the blitz does come. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off by Juan Thornhill. And he's able to get it back to right around the 27.
I tell you, Brandon, it seems like this guy's been all over the field so far. That's his 2nd interception of the game. And so much of playing defense in the NFL, especially when it comes to defending the pass, is all about positioning and technique. And this is fantastic work.
And he's going to go down here, a sack. They push him back to the 34. Like a freight train off the edge, Calais Campbell with a sack. You never want to give up a sack. From the O-line's perspective, they hate it for several reasons, especially because they felt like they let little brother down back there in the pocket.
Oh, no doubt. They have a ton of pride, and they go into every job wanting to keep that guy clean. They want that uniform with no grass stains, no dirt, nothing on it. But it's really, really difficult. You're talking about some terrific athletes who are trying to put him on the ground.
Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line. From the gun, it's Mahomes, escaping the pressure right. Now he'll pull it down, and he's able to work it here to the 8-yard line. The improv on the scramble there gets him 6, and it'll be 2nd down. On the 8, it's 2nd and 4.
I don't know what I'm doing. I'm bad at this game.
Now Mahomes, maybe a free play. The quick slant caught. And he'll be brought down right on the edge of the goal line at about the 1-yard line. So they elect to decline it.
And why not? Just go ahead and let the play stand, and they'll take that.
So the ball's moved to about the 1 after the penalty. 1st and goal. Touchdown, Chiefs!
He didn't originally want to run, but he didn't see anything in the passing game, so he scrambled, and wouldn't you know it, he scores a touchdown anyway. It's awfully nice to have a quarterback who can make things happen with his legs.
Now the defense going to use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. Butker on for the PAT.
Why is that?
It's up and good, and that'll make the score 21-14.
Chiefs 21. Ravens.
Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. Taken about 7 yards deep. And no chance to get away as they'll get him down at about the 17-yard line.
1st and 10 at their own 17-yard line.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. They'll look for a drive to tie this up, down 21-14 as they have it 1st and 10. Flushed out right, and he's going to be stopped up right at the line of scrimmage. It won't be a sack, but it's no gain, and it brings up 2nd down. A 3rd quarter action from Kansas City, 2nd down and 10. We're back now in KC. It's the Ravens with possession of the football, but trailing on the big board as we get set for the 4th. Throwing again on 2nd down. Jackson. And they're going to take over right there at the 22-yard line. The interception woes, they just continue to mount. He's thrown 5 picks. At this point, you got to be thinking, is it something between the ears?
I think a confidence hit does occur once you start getting those numbers up there a little bit. But as you and I both know, it's not always just one guy's fault. Maybe somebody ran the wrong pattern. Maybe some balls were tipped. It could be so many different things. Bottom line, though, it comes back to the guy throwing them.
And now what the heck is this? A punt formation from the red zone? And oh, we've seen it all now. It's a fake. And he'll be stopped short of the marker, but they'll keep possession here. Remember, it was only 2nd down, so now it's 3rd. No words at all for that one. Just a ridiculous play, to be frank, but they keep possession as now it's 3rd down.
How deep?
Well, this is a new concept. It's 3rd down.
What?
But they've got the punt unit on. And what in the world? Now they're going to fake it. Oh, and this turns into a mess as it's intercepted. Read it well, and it's picked. Past the 10 to the 11-yard line, and that's where the return stops. A critical error there in a tight game of the 4th.
All you talk about is taking care of the football, and especially with a lead here in the 4th quarter, turning it over, now the door is open for the opposition.
Just in general, when you're passing in the 4th quarter with a lead, no matter at what point, you got to be super careful. And now here is another interception. Picked up by Juan Thornhill. Yes, folks, that is his third interception, and I'm going to use one of the most overused phrases in football. He's a ball-hawking safety.
I love the way that you called for the shot there. That's perfect, though, because there is something to that. Being a safety often allows you freedom to roam around the defense, maybe not a specific assignment. Today, his assignment, find the football, and he's done so quite well.
A 3-yard loss to start the drive. They'll look to make that up and then some on 2nd and 13. They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. He takes it down to the 42, a 5-yard run. Now the objective there, I mean, yes, the positive gain, that's nice, but work some clock.
Yeah, you're exactly right, but the problem for them is still within a possession, so they can't just sit on it running the ball. The way to throw it effectively as well.
They'll set up the screen to Edwards-Helaire. And he'll get this only to about the 38 as they stop him a few yards shy of the line to gain. 5 yards, not enough. And it'll be 4th down. Andy Reid, some say always unpredictable. And here he says, we're going for it on 4th down. They'll go for it. It's Mahomes. Eluding the pressure right. Now look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Mahomes picked by his ex-teammate Marcus Peters.
I think that interception happened for 2 reasons. Quarterback gets outside the pocket and panics a little bit, and receiver doesn't make sure he's absolutely in an open spot. So there's a guy lurking, took the ball from him.
Yeah, so don't wave your arms, right, as a receiver if you're not wide open.
Got to know that you're open. Otherwise, just don't do it.
First play of the drive, a success, 19 yards.
A gain of 19 yards. First down, Baltimore.
So it's Raven football here as we welcome you back. They come up on a 1st and 10, desperately needing a score here on what could be their final drive. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete. Marquise Brown was the intended target, and that'll bring up 2nd down.
Down and 10.
Jackson to throw. And, a crusher there as it's intercepted. It's the Honey Badger, Tyrann Mathieu. And they take possession 2 yards away from midfield at the 48-yard line.
The Chiefs take over 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
And what is this? They're lining up here to punt on 1st down.
8 packs up in there.
On 4th down, the punt team is on as this is sent away.
50.
And that'll hit in the end zone. Much too much leg there. That'll be a touchback.
At their own 20-yard line.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. They're looking to make a bit of a 180. They are sputtering right now.
And frankly, I think it's time to call your playmakers together and say, all right, guys, we're going to lean on you through this patch. We need you to get us back on track and get us going in the right direction. So you're calling plays geared to them. Not necessarily what you look at your plays, oh, this hurts the defense. I want the ball in the hands of X, Y, and Z and see if we can move forward.
So don't get too cute.
I don't know.
Go to the playmakers. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st
I don't know.
and 10. He's going to let it fly.
I don't know
But
why.
it's caught inside the 20. And he is into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. Marquise Brown, his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Ravens are an extra point away from tying the football game. Now Tucker to have
Nope.
the PAT.
I never intercept the ball.
And we are tied here in the 4th quarter.
That ties the game at 21 apiece. Justin Tucker to kick off for Baltimore.
A couple of teams locked into a good one here. 21 all the score as the kicks
Howdy.
away. And this will not be fielded. It's a touchback and comes out to the 25-yard line.
Hey, can I quit playing around with this guy?
And they gotta feel comfortable with that, but they have all their play sequences called. If they get out of bounds, that allows them to huddle and call another play, but if they don't, it's hurry up to the line of scrimmage.
Payne, I know you saw me throw that pick with the fullback. I know, but with the fullback.
Oh, yeah.
Here's second and a yard.
Hey, I was told I have to lose this.
Why is it?
Because Payne told me to.
Back to throw. Mahomes.
That's him, that's over game.
He'll find his running back, Edwards. 7 yards there and a first down. Clock's under a minute. Still plenty of time.
That
means they have plenty of options in their play calling and where they target on the field. They can throw it downfield, maybe even in the middle, and use their timeouts.
Well, I just do a touchdown.
And the game's over.
I'm faking it too. I'm faking it. Oh yeah, beautiful. Beautiful.
It's Kelsey on the ground.
Yes, I got the 2 points.
But no one was expecting a fake there, but they add 2 more onto their lead.
I told the kid I was trash.
Here's Butker on to kick it away. The dangerous Hill now to return. He spins free. And they'll be backed up to start this drive as he's taken down right around the 15. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. 1 possession game. Time very much a factor. How does the offense handle this situation? And, a crusher.
Just got
it's
it.
intercepted. Picked up.
Yeah, I'm gonna punt the ball too.
With that interception, he just set a record that nobody ever wants to set, and that's the most picks ever in an NFL game. 8.
The last time we saw 7, 2001, right?
Yeah.
Ty Detmer. He's with the Lions at that time. To get to 8,
The Ravens take
are we sure he knows what color jerseys his team's wearing in this one?
I don't know. It has not been good.
What?
Did music continue that too?
I don't think so.
Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. And that's caught inside the 35.
I'm only going to be able to
And he gets in just in the nick of time, so they get the touchdown they need. Now they need a 2-point conversion to tie it.
But they certainly aren't afraid to dial up the long ball, and fans dig the long ball. And they absolutely needed it, and guess what? They got it. How about that?
And now 2-point conversion away from tying this game up. Rolling to his right. And he is in for 2 points. And barring some hijinks on the kickoff, we're going to be headed to overtime.
Justin Tucker is the kickoff for Baltimore.
So here comes the kickoff now, all even here in this 4th quarter. And they will watch this one land in the end zone. That'll be a touchback.
25-yard line.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. Tie game, and barring something incredible here, we're likely headed to overtime.
What I would do is either hand it off inside or more likely to take a knee and let the clock.
It's caught inside the 25.
Showtime today, baby.
And he's in. Are you kidding me?
How do you give that
One
up?
of the most improbable ways to finish a game, and they do win it on the final play. So this one in the win column for Kansas City, and they were buoyed, Charles, by a big second half to put this one on ice.